Hello Aries, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 20th to the 26th of April 2020. I hope you're well Aries and I hope you're staying safe. So what do we have for Aries please? Angel, Spirits, Guides. Message for the week. What does Aries need to hear please? Thank you. This is the energy card deck. Okay. Oh. Daughter romance, new romance Aries. You see that heart is in a cage and it has a keyhole. It's almost kind of like someone who's finding new love. Okay, what do we have for Aries please? Angel, Spirits, Guides. Message for Aries. Thank you. Something's holding you back because we have energy signature. The past is in the present. This is not letting go of something. And yet new romance is available to you. I have bruised my thumb by the way. I was doing some gardening and unfortunately I'm not the daintiest gardener. Okay, what do we have? Angels, what is the message for Aries? Yeah, listen to your intuition to allow yourself to be guided, Aries. Beautiful. Okay, actually I'll pull the other cards first. What do we have for Aries, please? Starting with the past position. As usual, Aries, I pull 5 cards, the past, the present, your challenge, advice from spirit and outcome. And then we get clarifiers to go deeper into the message. I'll do one more. What do we have for Aries, please, starting with the past position? Yeah, we have the 5 of Cups. That kind of stands to reason. Present position Aries, we have the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Okay. We'll get clarifiers for the cards on the table, please, Angel, Spirits, Guides. For our lovely Aries, 20th to the 26th of April 2020. Thank you. Okay, the 10 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups, Aries, we have the 3 of Swords. The Devil clarifies the 6 of Wands. The 7 of Swords, beautiful. I love this energy. We have the 3 of Wands. This is you. And the 8. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. 2 cards of victory, Aries. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Lots of Wands energy, actually, from the halfway through the reading towards the end. So it is almost kind of like your firepower is kicking back in, Aries. Which is really nice. Okay. My nose is really itchy again, obviously channeling. We have the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I mean, this can be a loss of a long-term relationship. Somebody who you thought was a perfect match. You know, this can be in terms of your family home, can be a long-term relationship, a partnership, a marriage. And this is somebody who looks back at 3 cups that have spilt on the floor rather than the 2 cups that are still full of opportunity behind them in the present. While they look back at the past, and remember that there's a message here that you can't change the past. The liquid that is spilt on the floor cannot be put back into those cups. And the more they look at those cups, the more emptiness they feel. And it's to do with this. This is about the ending of something that was very deep. I feel it was long-term energy as well. I mean, the 10 of Cups takes a certain amount of time to build up, certainly in terms of relationships. And the Cups energy is generally our emotions and feelings, so is generally akin to relationships sometimes. It is time to engage with the 2 cups that are in the present. There's something more uplifting ahead. So it's time to take steps towards the present and the future, Aries, and start shaping your life for the better. And interestingly enough, Aries, and I will say this is why it's beautiful, we have a black cloak here, which is all about being consumed with negativity. And then we have the red cloak here, signifying that you are doing something about it. You are turning your back on what's gone and moving ahead, being reignited with your passions, your firepower, which is why I was saying it was so beautiful. Because someone could have dashed your hopes, dashed your dreams, you know. But this was a truth that you needed to see. The Three of Swords is always a message that you needed to see this truth, no matter how much it hurt. Because it is about focusing on new hopes, new dreams now. And trusting your intuition to guide you, which is why it's saying that your intuition is so important. Because it's almost kind of like your guidance is from within, Aries, in order to move forward. This is about new hopes, new dreams, new wishes. New opportunities. Could be new love, could be focusing on your career, could be just focusing on moving forward. And the direction, the opportunity that you choose should be led by your intuition now. Be guided because your intuition knows best. You are absolutely breaking free of something that has been difficult to break free of. Again, fire energy. This is where it kicks in your challenge. And this is somebody who overcomes an obstacle, a challenge, whatever this was. The emotional challenge even, Aries, of it all. And they're putting it behind them. And they're restoring equilibrium in their life. Getting their victory crown back. A sense of self. A sense of power. And in doing this, they've discovered what they're made of. So it might well be other people have helped you along the way, along the journey, Aries, but I certainly feel this is overcoming, breaking free of the chains. You see, there's a big message of breaking free of these chains that bind you, of old attachments, of old patterns of thinking that don't serve you anymore. I certainly feel you are releasing from them. And where there's been instability here, you are re-establishing harmony, equilibrium in your life by the actions that you take. This is absolutely about taking action now, reigniting your firepower, because I do feel that, you know, this is a Saturnian energy, and I do feel this is about breaking free of it and putting it behind you. This can sometimes be about breaking free of old demons, old attachments, old patterns, old chains, instability, toxic relationships, unhealthy habits, addictions, you know, all of this kind of thing. I certainly feel some of you are putting it behind you. It might well be with a Capricorn, not for everybody, but it could be for some of you. And you're turning your back on. You're turning your back towards, could have been some deception. You know, that Three of Swords could have been deception. Somebody wasn't what they seemed to be. Sometimes, you know, there's an energy of empty promises in this reading. Someone didn't live up to be what you thought they were, or turn out to be. And the Three of Wands is you, Aries. This is the young Emperor. The Emperor is your energy. This is the Sun in Aries. This is about taking action to refocus on new objectives, new visions, new paths now, and taking action towards that, turning your back on what's gone. Like I said, the cloak changes in this reading from black to red, and the red is very much reigniting your firepower, your passions, your desires, taking action, being in your power. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And there is growth here. There's a message that the actions that you take, and we had this last week, didn't we, Aries? I'm pretty sure we did, where your ships are beginning to come in by the actions that you take. Now, this is about getting reward, making progress, bringing growth into where you're focusing your energies. New growth. This is the manifestation of something new, the beginnings of that, by the actions that you take. And slowly but surely, you know, as we started from the challenge straight through, we now have all one's energy, all fire energy. There's a message here of whatever challenge you've faced, you are absolutely on higher ground. You are getting on top of it. You are coming through it. You are coming through the other side of it, most definitely. This is about victory. And it doesn't really matter. You see this Six of Wands, it doesn't matter. Even if there's still some challenge left here, which I'm feeling with the Seven of Wands, even though you've made headway in a situation, but you're still working through it, you're still getting on top of something, it doesn't really matter, because this person has already found their power. They've discovered what they're made of. So they're just like, bring it on. And that's why I think your energy signature is appearing, because I feel for some of you, you are heading for opening a new door. There could be a new door to romance. It might well be that the past is in the present. It could well be to do with whatever this romance was. Some of you are still working through overcoming whatever you needed to overcome, Aries, but you are absolutely moving on ahead and bringing positive change in your life. This is a big energy shift. All of these cards are about taking action, time to go for it. It is bring it on time, because there is new growth around you now by the actions that you take, by the effort that you put into something new, by overcoming what you're leaving behind, the challenge, the obstacle. And when you do, there is a big shift here. Now, this can be an energy shift. This can be a new opportunity in terms of the internet as well. You know, as can some other cards on the table. This can also be about conversations lead to solid opportunities. Now, that could be money, career. It could be in new connections, opening up to meeting new people now, within the boundaries that you're working within. You know, this is the boundaries that we're all working within right now. It doesn't mean that there isn't opportunity out there to further yourself, because this is really making progress in a situation. But I also feel that this is just your own power, Aries. Moving forward in a situation in your own power, opening up to new opportunity, to new connections, to new conversations now, because you're turning your back on what's gone and you're moving towards something far more rewarding, because it's fire energy. You're connecting to who you are, the young emperor. Some of you could be starting out on business. If you are, there is absolutely some growth ahead. Some conversations that you might be having that may well link to real growth in a situation. It might also be new people, new love. Like I said, the internet may well prove a part as well. But I certainly feel for some of you, you're turning your back on what's gone. And you're just kind of like, bring it on now, I'm ready. There's a feeling of, I'm ready. Even though I'm still overcoming something a little bit, I'm getting on top of it. A real feeling of, I'm ready. And the Five of Swords says, the only thing that's going to hold you back is you. This can be about negative thinking. It's time to move on, because the winter is over and the spring is here. There is new growth. And this can be opening up to new conversations. It might well be with a friendship. It might be with friends, actually. People that you're closely connected to. But this can be also emotionally moving on in a situation. This can be reasons to celebrate. Could be to do with some opportunity. Maybe you're focusing on business. But I certainly feel for some of you, there is a happier road that you're going down now that is going to bring you a lot of more happiness. Very much connected to your own element, Aries. It's beautiful energy. And there could be some new opportunity, connections, opportunities coming your way. Yeah, from the conversations that you might have. What do we have, please, angels, spirits, guides, as a final message for Aries? Oh, two cards. Always trust the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart. Within it you will find the answer to your question, yeah. And Big message on motivation. And this is what I'm feeling from the challenge onward. There is a new energy. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've merely been thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. What did I say? Spring into action. This is about new growth. It is focusing on the new. That's where you're going to find happiness, fulfillment, contentment. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Aries. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.